Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations of all forms. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy. And then let's just dive in and see what the message the Spirit has for us. Grand Rising, Elizabeth. I just heard, head for the hills. My nose is now itching. Head for the hills. I feel like there's two people. Maternal and paternal. The paternal side is trying to paint the picture that the shit was always good between y'all. They always loved you. They always supported you. They always wanted you to win. The day was always your biggest cheerleader. Only because what they were secretly trying to do didn't work. The maternal side, if disappointed could be a person and you looked it up, you would see this person's picture. Disappointed that you weren't disappointed in something they did or said, because it's almost like somehow you kind of matured to some type of level that you knew what to expect, and it just didn't bother you this time. You had already accepted it and you knew what to expect. So that's why it didn't bother you. You knew what this person was trying to do. It's like, for whatever reason, I don't feel like these two are actually like necessarily in a couple, or they just may be one of those couples that basically they do this thing, they do that thing. But it's like there's some estrangement in between them. But yet they came together to lie on you. And now that the lie is out, they splitting up. Oh. Hey, Straight Cheese. Hey, Lightworker William. Hello, Galactic Goddess and Malcolm. Hey, Paul. How are you? Hey, Robert. Now they want to split up. They feel like because if they stay together, they're going to get caught in the lie. Bottom of the deck. Something about you knowing. Hey, C-Bones. How are you? Hey, Anissa. Yeah, you knew. Something about you knew to walk away. You knew to walk away because you knew, and something about you knew the shit was over. You just didn't care no more. That's what it is. You just didn't care any longer. You know, like that song by Lisa and Cult Jam, All Cried Out. There you go. You was just all cried out. Because you knew that had you not made the decision to leave or to abandon something, and had you not made a decision to vacate the premises, the lies would have never stopped. The ganging up on, the bullying, the that shit would have never stopped. Hey, Melissa. I mean, it is clear and apparent to you and to everyone else now that the shit that was said about you, the fingers that was pointed in your direction, the lies that was told upon you using your name, using your likeness, was just because they wanted to cause you some type of strife. They wanted to cause you some type of pain. And now the shit's coming back around, and they finding out you was never wild like that. You wasn't never this. You wasn't never that. Somehow word came back around to you about some shit that either they was doing or some shit that they had accused you of doing. I feel like this is what made you decide that it was time for you to leave the premises, leave this unhappy person, this liar, because this person didn't want to see you happy. I feel like that's when you decided it was time for you to go. Not only that, but then you found out that this motherfucker was behind some shit too. The one that you thought that you could depend on was behind some shit too, trying to bring towers in your life as well. It's like, when does the madness end? I feel like somebody's asking, when does the madness end? I feel like this is why you had to take that leap of faith. You had to have some courage to do what you needed to do. And whether that was separate yourself or whatever, that's what you did. I feel like that's exactly what you did. You worked on you, and now you were completely free of them. Hey, Susan. Hey, Anissa. Oh, wow, okay. So now that's why, and people notice, and that's why you left. You're not around them no more. You're not in contact with them no more. You don't visit. You don't call. You don't send no gifts. You don't do nothing. They notice. That's why they got to split up, because they don't want to be caught in that lie. See, the lie was that you was down bad. Oh, you was down bad. You doing some old crazy shit. They ain't heard from you in a while, because who knows if you got a phone, if you was, aware enough to know where your even phone was, or did you leave it on the street next to a syringe or something? They was talking about you bad. Now that people are seeing that Collective ain't doing bad. What was all that about? Collective ain't doing bad. What was all that about? Now they're like, oh, you go that way, I'm gonna go that way. They can't catch us both. But they can. Like I said, somebody trying to act like y'all, trying to paint the picture like they was always in your corner. They was your biggest cheerleader. Because see, now this person, they want to call a truce because they don't want nobody to know about that inside of them, that devilish part of them, that they was actually trying to harm you. Because see, now see somebody, the same paternal side. See that the wheel of fortune is turned in your favor. You got victory. And they looking right at you. Now they got to come up with something else. They got to cook up something else to try and save themselves. Because they ain't trying to save that old girl, that old maternal side over there. They're like, good luck. But bitch, you on your own. They're trying to act like they was always there. They was always telling you, you can do it. You can go up to the next level. You can make it. I see this for you. I see it happening for you. I see this. I see that. They trying to act like that. Hey, Kate Hypsee, how are you? Grand rising to you. Knowing that is not the motherfucker truth. Knowing that they was out here gossiping, talking, out there drinking, possibly getting loose with the lips and all the other bullshit. And the stories kept getting bigger and bigger. Every time they saw somebody, wait, what? Wait, what? Every time they get together, the story got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like the fish they caught. It was just a little, it was a minnow. They happened to dip the water, the mason jar in the creek and came up and they had a little minnow. They acting like they went out there with their fishing gear on. They waited to come up to here. The special, depth goggles that you can see where the fish is at and all that. The special fish spot, the real electronic reel with sonar and radar and the shit to make the sun, what up, all that shit. They're trying to make it seem like it was all that. The one who got the biggest fish. It's like, how could you catch a fish that fucking big when it's a little creek with mostly rock back there? The lies they told about you just ain't adding up. You feel me? You did. And see, now it's coming out that they was trying to ruin you. Out here talking about you. Hey, J. Mike. Hey, Mac and Dave to you. Hey, John, how are you? Hi, Danny Love. See, people starting to see that you was always stable. They seeing that you was always stable. They seeing that they sacrificed themselves. Because you know what? They sacrificed themselves. You know what? Because they was them old evil mother, smooter, scooter, dugga, beep, beep, bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm bleeping at the cuss words. Them old motherfuckers was trying to sacrifice you. You didn't go for it. You didn't go for it. They was trying to hurt you in your heart space. But with the six of swords, you was able to get out of that shit. See, they wasn't able to hit you with in the heart space. You was able to get out of that. The Six of Swords and with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They didn't think that you saw what they was trying to do. They didn't think that you knew what they was trying to do. You was very aware. The shit go past you. You sitting there looking at them motherfuckers like, I can see you. I hear you. It's even like, let's just say you had a conversation with this one over here. You said one little thing because you wanted to test your thesis, your theory, your opinion. So you told this one something over here about this one over there. And there wasn't nothing really big. And you know what happened? Bing, bang, bing, bingo. This one over here come calling you, talking about what you done said over there. That's how you knew. That's how you goody Google knew. Hey, High Priestess, how are you, sweetie? You knew the truth because you spoke. You knew. Don't try and put nothing over on you. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck all that bullshit. Bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm trying to cuss. Bleep out some of the damn cuss words. You already knew. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. See, now they're trying to act like that y'all was a good family. No, y'all was not a good family. That turn the pentacles is in reverse. They trying to fake the funk. Don't fake no motherfucking funk because it smell funky. Just own up to that funky ass smell. That's all you gotta do. Because, see, the truth came out. The truth came out. They wanted everybody to see to think that you was a failure. The truth came out. You're not a failure. You very successful. You very ahead of yourself. You very on point. See, the thing is, it's just that you basically ghosted the whole situation. You don't deal with them. Hey, Tia, you don't deal with them. So that's why they're trying to make it seem like you had issues because you chose not to deal with them. But you're supposed to be the one with issues. You're not the one with the issues. See, now they're worrying about that they lies that they told on you. They can't protect themselves from that shit. They can't protect themselves from that shit. That now they're worrying about that shit. See, somebody is looked at to be very jealous, very like, oh, you cannot make this up. All about the money. All about the money. Very jealous, very negative, very abusive. All about the money. That's it. That's it. Almost like somebody was trying, like this mother, like I said, this maternal side was trying to do something to you or say something to you to get you to feel a certain way so that they could kind of do this try and mind fuck control over you. And that shit did not work. You was like, oh, okay, well, hey, as long as I know how you feel. But you take good care. I'm going to pray for your health, your happiness, that God just bless you beyond your wildest dreams. I'm praying for you. But okay, take care. This is where I end this shit. See, somebody had to, that's what the day they realized they could no longer abuse you. They didn't have any control over you. That's the day they realized they should have stopped that shit long the fuck ass time ago. And so that from that day that they realized they could no longer abuse you to this day that this shit is out, not coming out, is out. That was that gestational period for them to go ahead and prepare themselves for the karma that's about to slap them on their ass. Or something like that. Hey, James and Biscuit, how are you? Hey, Deborah. Yeah. They was trying to control a star. You was trying to control a star. You was trying to control a star. Ma, Pa, y'all would have been better off trying to tie a rope around the fucking sun. You was trying to control a star. Who you think put, and if this was somebody's parents or maternal and paternal, who you think put your child in that motherfucking position, dummy? See, I'm telling you, somebody trying to paint the picture now that they was always in your corner. They was always the one that was telling you, that's a great idea. They was always giving you the thumbs up. They was always like, I love you. That my baby. That my little girl. That my son. Come here. Father, love son. Come here. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. And people know that's not what happened. Because people's confused. You know, like I said, somebody realized that somebody acting like they real disappointed just because they couldn't control you. Just because they couldn't make you do what they wanted you to do. And what they wanted you to do was allow them to just only merely let them sacrifice you. Ain't that something? Hey, Marie, how are you? Yeah. See, somebody else, it's like they wanted somebody else to be seen as the rock star. They wanted somebody else to be seen as the one that's the one you need to look at. You know, and even that's coming out. Even that is coming out that they gave like hey Tanisha, that they gave like more that their love for you was not real. It was conditional. It was fake at best. People realizing that shit now. They realize that. That's why you don't really have nothing. You not the person that come around and hey, how y'all go? Oh yeah. Oh, you remember the time whenever? You not that person. That's why it's almost like you ain't really got nothing to talk about from the past. You know what I'm saying? You're not really talking about, oh yeah, I remember the time with my mom and I, or my dad and I, you didn't have those times. The shit that you remember was, I remember the time that I got $120 for my birthday and my parents took it. I remember the time that I was promised that I could have a sleepover, and the same day, an hour before people were supposed to arrive, they told me they changed their mind. You know, that type of shit. That's the type of shit that you can remember, the letdown shit. always trying to crush your spirit even as a child because they could see who you was. Them old lousy, weasel motherfuckers. And I don't mean to call anybody's parents motherfuckers, but y'all some motherfuckers. Trying to crush your spirit. They would do the cruelest shit to you. The absolute cruelest shit to you. And then trying to dress it up, trying to act like, well, it's not that bad, it's only because of this, it's only because of that, this and that and the other. But then somebody else, on the other hand, the opposite side of the coin, somebody else got to kick it, got to party, got to do this, got to do that, they was good. It's just that your life was meant to be tempered. That's why it was time for you to close this cycle. That's why it was time for you to give that one last look and be gone. That's why it was time. And since then, you've been working on yourself. You've been going in the right direction. Things have been going up for you. You've had to figure shit out, but you've been rolling with the punches. You've been like, you know what, hey, I just got to buckle down. I got to do this, I got to do that. But you've been keeping it real with yourself. And the whole time, they sit here watching you. Watching you do what? Watching you gain in power, in strength, in courage, in how you feel about yourself. And now, people are looking. They're not just looking, they talking. And what they talking about is how far you've come. Like, how much you've grown over the last, we'll just say, 5 years. What you've accomplished, what you've done, what you've gained, and it's not just shit that they've heard about. This is shit that they witnessed. And they're amazed. They're amazed at you. They're scratching their head. They're amazed at you because now they see two things. One is that your family purposely tried to hold you down. That's the first thing. And the second thing, that you was able to successfully break this generational curse. That's what they see about you. And that's what they see about that family. That's why this maternal side is upset that this shit didn't work. And and it may be this person is at a position where they can't do anything. Confirmation. They at a position where they can't do anything to change the public perspective or opinion. So they got to roll with the punches. However, somebody's looking at them now like, oh, you dirty ass bitch. But see, the paternal side, maybe he still got some finances or something, and he feel like he can try and buy somebody or whatever. He can do this and do that and move here, move there, and do, and so he's out there trying to campaign for himself. Oh no, me and Collective, Ebony and Ivory will live together in perfect harmony, side by side of the stand piano keyboard. Oh no, and I was always asking, why can't she? You know what I'm saying? Now they're changing shit up. Yeah. Now they changing shit up. Because, see, what people failed to see in the past, what they failed to see in the past was this is you. That whole kindergarten teacher. The loving one, the one that you can't make this up. The one that always found a way to say I love you, to show I love you, to let somebody feel that they are loved. And they didn't want the whole time they trying to hold you back. Never wanted to work with you. Never wanted to see anything of yours work. That was that person. Now I want to act like I was always there. When? Hey, the big payback. When? When? Don't make me choke. Yes. See, people, they are so upset with themselves. They feel so disappointed with themselves because you know what? It's like they saw it, but they didn't do anything about it, or they sat there and they believed the hype, or they sat there and they listened to all the lies, and that they are so disappointed with themselves that they allowed themselves to be lied to like that. Especially since none of the shit was true. None of it was true. Somebody was just trying to gain control over you. But let me tell you something. You busted out anyway. You took control of your own life. Now somebody trying to think, they trying to finagle, they trying to paint the picture, they trying to say, okay, well, I'm a, if I move this chip right, if I move this chess piece right here, then they're gonna move this right here. See somebody trying to strategically think about some shit about now if I act like I just really love, they never really gonna know. They never gonna know that really I wanted to end this person. They never gonna know because they're going to think there's no way that paternal side was trying to hurt you. Look how much love and adoration he's trying to pour on you right now. He is embracing you as his son. He's embracing you as his daughter. But before, he was like, damn, why won't she die? Why won't he die? Damn, is this like a stage name? What the fuck is going on? This shit, they keep moving. They want to act like they want to try and paint some different type of memory. You know, your childhood was memorable, was pleasurable. You know, y'all was always doing this, y'all was always doing that, y'all was always doing that. But one thing they can't get away is the words that they already spoke. The words that they already said over your life, over your existence, over your future, over your journey, over who you are as a person. And this was very displeasing to God. God said that was the cruelest motherfucking shit a motherfucker could have ever done. Hey, Gene. Oh, because somebody wanted they wanted people to look at your sibling as somebody that they instead of you. They're trying to paint the picture like it wasn't you, it was somebody else. They wonder why you walked the fuck away. Shit. Yeah. I wonder too. Yeah. Huh. That's funny. That's weird, ain't it? What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Jeffrey, yep, exactly. Yeah. See, now the repercussions of their actions. That's what I'm hearing. The repercussions of their actions not are catching up. Them motherfuckers is here. They done caught up. They done lapped them a couple times. Them repercussions is here. Somebody's telling the truth about this family. They speaking their motherfucking truth. They like, let me tell you what they did. And they sound back. And beep, 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 beep. They was like, ma'am, sir, you can't be cussing like this on national TV. They was like, okay, well, beep my shit out. And then I said, and I also said, now, somebody's selling it. Mm-hmm. And so they're letting everybody know that ain't how it's happening. That ain't what's really happening. Deborah said it was beeping crazy. Yeah, they want you to be peaceful now. You was like, you know what? Fuck you. Stay the fuck on over there. I'm good. Cause see, they didn't think that you could see anything when you saw it all. You was sitting there watching. You was sitting there watching it. You was looking right at it. Dude even told them, excuse me, there's a napkin right there. You spilled some milk on the table. Like you didn't see nothing. You was telling them what was going on. Mm-hmm. You knew that they were sitting here lying on you, trying to make it seem like you was out here doing stripping and shit like that. First of all, ain't nobody putting fire like that damn close to their face while they laying the fuck down backwards like that, bent over like that. That shit is dangerous. You know, that's what they was trying to do. You saw them. You saw them. Both of them. You saw both these, the maternal and the paternal. You saw both of them trying to, they was working together to cause strife. To sit here and talk about how you wasn't worth shit. They, you know, that's what I'm saying. They was doing all this talking about how you wasn't worth shit. Then when all this shit backfired and you end up like the motherfucking rock star, shit is going in your favor, you winning and shit, you know, and the rock star. Now they sitting there looking like, she saw all that. He saw all that. Hey, oh star, light star, how are you? Hey, Charlene, how are you, sweetie? Yeah. Now they know they shouldn't have. Now they know they should not have been ever trying to fuck with you. You the one that got the power. They feel stupid for doing all this cruel shit to you. They pass feeling like a fool. They feel stupid because everybody's looking at them like, yeah, y'all some lousy motherfuckers. I'm glad that you are O Star Light Star. Yeah. People is talking about, yeah, how you knew the whole time it was your family doing this shit to you, but they didn't know that you knew, you know, and how this shit has come back to haunt them because they didn't know what these this is an 8 and this is an 8, the strength card and the 8 of Pentacles. They didn't know that you was working on your motherfucking strength. They didn't know that when that shit came back around on their ass, that shit was going to be so hard. They didn't know that they was not going to be able to do nothing with you because you was working on whatever you was working on is going to put you there. And you get the final word. You get the final toast to you. And they're not going to be there. If they the whole life they was letting you know they didn't want to be there. But see, they thought that you was going to be clinging to them. Now they trying to cling to you. Because you the rock star. See how them tables turn? See, the family never thought that the tables was going to turn like that. Now they seeing everything in a whole new light. They seen how they sacrificed. How they should have been. They should not been. They doubts that they see. They should not have been trying to change anything. They should have left shit alone. They should have made the decision to leave shit alone and just tell the other sibling, "Hey, I don't make the rules. I just follow God's rules." Because they knew that you was chosen. And now that you was chosen not only to take care of that, but you was chosen to take care of some important shit. Now that you done broke this family curse, now they feeling stupid. Everybody else like, if Collective broke the family curse, why y'all still sitting in that same house then? Ain't y'all free? What y'all still there for? Why would y'all still stay stuck in a position when it was already proven that's not where you got to be? What's the message? Last card, then I got to clock in. We're going to swing this pendulum. Hey, Davey, how are you? Yep. I'm telling you, and you know what? The thing is, this is what's fucked up. Both the maternal and the paternal side, they both fucked up. They both brokenhearted because they was trying to fuck around with you. Both of them is brokenhearted. You cannot make this shit up. The Empress and the Emperor, both of them was brokenhearted because they was trying to fuck around with you. That's the fuck around. That's to find out. They're finding out that shit was a failure. That was a hot air balloon. And people, like I said, they see that you left just so that you could get some peace, just so that you could heal. That's why you left. Okay? And now people is hearing about you, seeing how your life has turned around, how you got victory, and all that shit that they and what they're talking about you now. Oh, is how successful you are. Hey, Kratos, how are you, sweetie? Let's go ahead and swing this pendulum. All right, which way is the pendulum going to swing this morning, Spirit? And it's swinging yes. Yep, it is swinging a yes. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking that, what is this, July 14th? Starting, I think tomorrow, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to post it on the community page. What I'm going to offer is like 3-card spread. Thank you, Deborah. A 3-card reading for like $10, and it's just going to be like recorded and then sent. If you're interested, sent to send the link sent to your email, a private link sent to your email. I'm gonna do that and put it together. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so very much for the energy in the chat. I appreciate you all. All right. Thank you. I will see you soon, hopefully this evening. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.